She angrily pushed one of the
No,
boxes
I'm not
away.
going.
She broke down crying. Daniel tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen.
Please listen to me. I'm asking you to trust me just this once.
Daniel stood inside his mother's tiny, worn-down house. The roof leaked. The wooden walls were old and cracked. Cardboard boxes filled the small living room.
We really have to go.
I can't leave it behind.
Slowly, she packed her belongings, believing she had no choice. A few moments later, the SUV pulled away from the tiny old house, and Margaret silently believed she would never see it again. The car sped down a long highway. An elderly woman sat silently in the passenger seat, tightly holding her handbag.
Son, is that where you're taking me?
Where, Mom?
To a nursing home.
Daniel didn't answer right away. Margaret looked down, her voice barely a whisper.
Just a little further, Mom.
Then she added softly,
It's okay if that's what you need.
she believed her son
So
was
this is
taking
where
her
my
to a
life
nursing
ends.
home. She never imagined she was completely wrong. Her name was Margaret. She was 78 years old and had lived alone ever since her
Pack
husband
everything,
passed
Mom.
away. A few days earlier, her son Daniel had asked her to pack all of her belongings. He never explained why. Margaret didn't ask questions. Deep inside, she already feared the answer. As they continued driving, she noticed they were getting farther away from the
I
city.
hope they have a nice garden.
A garden?
The silence inside the
Nothing.
car felt unbearable.
I was just
She
thinking.
remembered hearing stories about elderly parents being left in nursing homes. She slowly glanced at the boxes behind her because they had become too old to care for. Everything she owned was there. That made her fear feel even more real. Trying to stay strong, she forced a smile. Daniel looked at her with confusion. Margaret simply nodded. Daniel smiled gently, unaware of what she truly believed. Nearly 2 hours later, the car turned into a peaceful neighborhood filled with trees and colorful flowers. Margaret became confused. There was no large building, no nurses, no sign that said care home. Instead, the car stopped
This
in
isn't
front
a
of a
nursing
beautiful
home.
house with a wide front porch. Daniel got out of the car and opened her door.
Come on, Mom.
She slowly followed him, her heart racing. As the front door opened, she froze. Family photos covered the walls. The curtains looked exactly like the ones from her old home. Her favorite flowers sat beside the windows. Everything felt strangely familiar. Then she saw it. Beside a bright window sat her old wooden rocking chair. The chair where she used to drink tea every morning.
How did my chair get here?
I moved it yesterday.
He looked into her eyes and
Mom,
softly
I wasn't
said,
taking you away. I brought you home. I bought this house so we could live together. I don't want you spending another day alone.
Margaret broke down in tears and hugged her son as tightly as she could. For the first time in years, she didn't feel abandoned. She didn't feel like a burden. She felt loved. Sometimes the greatest gift isn't a new house. It's knowing someone still chooses you every single day. That evening, Margaret sat in her favorite rocking chair once again. A warm cup of tea rested beside her, just like the old days. She looked out the window and smiled as Daniel planted flowers in the garden. For the first time in years, she didn't fear tomorrow because she finally understood home isn't the house you leave behind. It's the people who never leave your side.